Hey, Mike here with Mike's Bags, and today I am reviewing the Transformer by KDS. This is actually the second KDS bag I reviewed. I reviewed the Blackout, which is a carpet bag, a little while ago. Phenomenal bag. Absolutely loved it, so I wanted to jump in and do a review of one of their faster bags. So let's go ahead and break down the Transformer. We'll start with the design. This was an Airwolf Athletics collaboration they did. I'm a big supporter of Airwolf Athletics. I'll put a link down in the description to their website. Go check them out. They're a huge supporter of the cornhole community. And I love what they do, and that's why I support them. But this was a design that they did, or a release they did. KDS does different releases, drops on their Facebook page, and each release is usually a different design, a different colorway. When they did this release, they actually had two different colors of it. I will say, if you don't like one of the designs, just wait for the next one. It'll be something different or something you do like, or go back on the fan group page and look at some of the older styles that people have available for sale there, and you might find something you do like. But I haven't seen a KDS design that I didn't like. I think they're all great, and this is no exception. Material-wise on this bag, we'll start with the slow side material here, and usually I'm really good at telling what material is on a bag, and just because of all the dark printing here, I've had a hard time really seeing the fabric, so all I can really do is kind of see the white here where it says Airwolf. That's kind of where I can see the fabric. So I've had to go more by feel and playability to really tell what it is, and I'm fairly certain, but I'm not 100% positive, but I believe this is the reverse side of that Viking Pro Advantage Fast side. It's the same material you'll find on the Cat 3 or on the Reynolds Fracture. If it's not that material, it's in that same material family, and it's very close to it because it plays the same, it feels the same. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we're looking at a 6-speed material here. It's hole friendly, but it's controllable, but you can also run bags in the hole with it. It's wonderful material. I mean, obviously the Cat 3 is a phenomenal bag, and that ran with this material on there. A lot of people love this material. Fast side on this is the Pro Sniper Deadhead Viper Fast Side 9-speed. Most all of you have thrown a bag or own bags that have this fast material, very popular material. It runs up the board any board conditions, pushes through any congestion there. So you've got a 6-speed slow, 9-speed fast. Template wise, this is that medium template, maybe just ever so slightly on the smaller side. It's definitely not a larger template. It's got a little bit of flop to it, not a ton of flop, so it's not a really floppy bag. So if you like the Cat 3 but you hate the floppiness of it, or you like the Fracture but you don't like the floppiness of it, or you don't like the feel of it, this is a great alternative. It's got flop to it, but it's still full enough to give it a nice hand feel, and it's just not, really all completely loose. Fill in here is mostly that small disc feel. I can't tell if it's a mixed fill in here or if I'm just feeling some kind of misshaped irregular discs in there. It's feeling around, I feel like a small bead of some sort, but if it is mixed, it's still mostly that small disc fill in there, which gives you that wonderful hand feel everybody's looking for. So 9-speed bag, medium to maybe ever so slightly smaller template with a mostly disc fill, without 100% disc fill on there. Playability on this is a bag that this bag really excels in just running up the board, putting bags in the hole. It does a phenomenal job of it. Like I said, both sides of the material are pretty hole friendly. Maybe to nitpick ever so slightly, and I'm really nitpicking here. This slow side, it's a softer material and it is controllable. It will occasionally hang on the hole from time to time. If it does, it's very easy to collect once it's not your fourth bag. And really what I'm comparing this to me, this bag compares to a Pro Sniper. Same fast side, it's the same speeds, it's a different slow side. The Pro Sniper uses that reverse slide right material. This is the reverse of that Pro Advantage or Viking. So a little different slow side material. This is a little softer material, so it's a little more controllable, right? You can slow it down, play with a few more blocks, where that Pro Sniper a little tougher to do, but that Pro Sniper doesn't hang on the hole quite as much, so you kind of get a trade-off. You gain controllability, maybe lose a little bit of hole friendliness, but again, I'm nitpicking. This is way more hole friendly than, say, we take a Deadhead. Deadhead is that surefire slow side, right? Again, same fast side, has that surefire slow side, plays at a 5.9 speed. This is not going to hang up anywhere near as bad as that. It doesn't kick anywhere as bad. So if you like your Deadhead, but you hate the fact that it kicks on you, or you hate the fact that it just hangs in the hole, this is a great alternative. Just a slightly step up in speed, but you get that same fast side, and you're going to get rid of the kick, it's still going to drip in the hole pretty well. So, but again, it's a bag designed to slide bags in the hole. It's a pretty forgiving bag, right? It does have enough flop to it, and I've talked about this before about that landing zone, right? You have a set landing zone, kind of probably more of a rectangle than a square, for your bags. The fuller bags tend to get a little narrower, smaller landing zone. The floppier bags, you go wider. This is on the wider side, wider than normal, because it has enough flop to it that if you're a little off left or right and that bag goes up, that corner's going to dip in the hole. It'll grab the hole and spin around. And if it doesn't melt it, it'll hang there so that you can collect your next bag. So as long as it's not your last bag, you can still bring it in. And for the most part, I had no problem collecting these when they were hanging. I think except when they're hanging on the back, sometimes they're a little tougher. And if they're hanging on the back, you probably got to get a little aggressive with an airmail drag, coming high and trying to clip it and bring it in if you really want to collect that bag. But for the most part, if they're on the side, I had no problem collecting them. In fact, these bags are very easy to collect. So if you're throwing a block or you want to play a little bit of a dirty style game from time to time, even though it's not a big, large, full bag, I had no problem collecting this bag. Because it's not floppy. Yeah, I've talked before. Tends to be floppy bags, tend to hit the corners, they bunch up and just go by, even almost bully out of the way. This has got enough fullness to it. All you do is clip that corner and you'll just take it right in. It's very, very easy to collect. I was really pleased with the collectability of this, which means you can get more aggressive with your blocker and throw it more over on your opponent's side. So you take that center line of the hole, and you throw your bag and just leave a corner there, right? Throw your bag over there, however you want to, get it, throw it over there, leave it there so it's blocking most of your opponent's side, and then you just come down the middle when you want to collect it, clip that corner, and you'll take it right in. Very easy to collect. I love that. And honestly, this fast side is fast enough at a 6-speed that you can collect most bags with it. You don't really have to flip over. The only time I really flipped it over that I can think of on these bags usually is if it's my last bag and I want to make sure that this bag that my collect bag follows in with it and doesn't leave it hanging, I'll go fast side just to ensure that. Or if I'm trying to push multiple bags, or maybe I'm trying to bully a bag out of the way while I'm trying to collect this one, and I want to make sure I don't lose that momentum, right? I'll go fast side. But for the most part, you can definitely collect on the slow side of this bag. I probably throw this bag slow side 85, 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time if I really think about it. I probably throw it a majority of the time slow side on because it's plenty fast and plenty hole friendly on that. So, all in all, I had a blast on it. It's a fun bag. I put a lot of bags in the hole with it. If you like that faster style bag, so you like a Pro Sniper, Costello, a Viper, but you want something where you have a little more control over it, this Transformer is a great alternative. This bag is not stamped. I don't think KDS bags are ACO approved yet. I should have asked. I didn't. I'm not sure, but this bag's not stamped. So if you're looking for a bag, some tournaments they're going where they're requiring you. They're not allowing stamped bags into it. So if you play in those, this is a great option for you. Or if you're just looking for a bag to play at local tournaments as well, wonderful bag. I love the Transformer. I do highly recommend that to you. Availability on these bags are released on the Facebook page. Actually, I think they've been doing them on the fan group page. I'll put a link down in the description to the KDS Facebook page as well as the KDS, I think it's KDS Bag Fanatics or something like that. There's a fan group I'll put in. You want to join that group because in the group, that's where they're going to announce the upcoming releases, the designs, as well as if you're looking for a used set of bags or older style bags, that's typically where people have them available for sale. You can get pretty good deals on them. So I'll put a link to both of those. When they do releases, I will say the last few they've done have not been limited releases. So they've kind of put them out there, left them open, and you could just send a message or put a comment or however they want to do it to claim a set. And so they kind of left it open so that you didn't have to be there and jump in, and within seconds they were sold out, which is nice. I do like that. It takes a little bit of that frustration out where you just can't get a set. So if you want a set of these, you can definitely get a set. Just keep it on the favorite page when they announce the drop and just be there and you can jump in and grab a set. The sets they've been running about $100 a set, and that is all in shipped to you. Very reasonable. It's it's on the cheaper side of bag prices. I think it's well worth it. You're getting your money's worth out of it. So I have no problem paying that. So definitely check out KDS, the Transformer. I love this bag. It's a great medium fast speed bag. I thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the support.